Hello, my name is Cedro Mendoza, and I'm a cheesemaker. I work at a cheese plant here in Sugar City, Idaho. And besides making cheese, yes, I do cut the cheese sometimes. Cheese making, the cheese making process or cheese making has been around for a long time, uh, about 7,500 years to be exact, or probably even more. Um, Milk extracts have been found and identified in 34 perforated vessels, or more commonly known as cheese strainers. So, for a very long time. There are many types of cheese, but the basis for cheese remains the same, or the ingredients remain the same: milk. Um, the milk can be from different types of animals, but thank goodness cow milk remains the most popular. Whether you're making a couple of pounds of cheese or even thousands of pounds of cheese, as in my case, the process is pretty much the same. Like I said, I make thousands of pounds of cheese in a day in industrial size machineries. The machines do most of the work, but I do have control of the outcome and the quality of the cheese that I make. I have several machines that help me make the cheese, but the most important machine that I work with is the pasteurizer machine that I have at my disposal. The pasteurizer machine has two main functions. The most important function is it pasteurizes the milk at around 164 degrees, depending on the type of cheese that I'll be making for that day. But under 64 degrees is basically the temperature. And the second is it pumps over the pasteurized milk into a hold-in vat, which is called an HCV. And an HCV is pretty much a huge enclosed vat that holds the pasteurized milk until it's ready to be turned into the finished product. As an example, I'll be using the process of making cheddar. Everybody likes cheddar, right? Right. The ingredients I'll be using for this particular cheese is milk, cheese cultures, rennet, and salt and cheese coloring. So milk, everybody knows, right? Second ingredient is rennet, and rennet. I mean cheese cultures. Cheese cultures are raw fermented milk. That is the main purpose for the cultures is to increase shelf life and enhance flavor. The rennet, and now this is gonna sound gross to some of you guys, it's actually bacteria that is produced in the lining of the stomach of mammals. The main enzyme that we use from this is called it's called protease enzyme, and this is basically used to separate the curds from the milk. It makes them solid. And yes, we use the enzymes on the lining of the stomachs in mammals to make cheese. And the other ingredient is cheese coloring. Cheese coloring is self-explanatory, just gives the curds color. So basically, cheddar can be any color you want it to be, but I think we just prefer yellow better. And then we add salt to taste. So we begin by pasteurizing the milk at 164 degrees, a degree more, degree less. Then the pasteurized milk is poured into a bear and into the HCV, the big vat. Stays there for a couple of minutes. Then all the ingredients are added depending on the step we're in. After we add all the ingredients, then the curds are ready. And after the curds are ready, it's time to pump them over into what's called a finishing table or a finishing vat. And in that finishing table, the curds will be separated from the whey, and the whey is a byproduct of the cheese. So the curds will be separated from the whey, and once they're separated, we have the solid curds when we add the salt. And after we add the salt, the only thing that's left after that is to press the cheese or press the curds, and then we're left with a solid block of cheese. Like I said, I love making cheese, and now that you know I make cheese, you can order some if you want for me. Just kidding. I hope that with this information, you have a better idea of the cheese making process and kind of how it goes to make cheese. Thank you so much. Bye.